I am doing a Phantom Swiss seal. This is the first time using the player points. I was kind of curious to get in here and see what we got. So I haven't done a sealed in a long time, actually. Let's see what our rares are. Oh, we could do some crazy pyromancing with the goggles. Willbreaker could be good. Ooh, Thopter Spy Network. Do we have an artifact thing going on? Hierarch, Honored Hierarch, Evolutionary Leap, and Chandra's Ignition. So I feel like let's see if we can get a blue red thing going. Even throw the goggles in there. What do I want to look at? Color now. Let's go ahead and blue and red. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah. So Whirler Rogue is good. Separatist. Aeronaut, sure. Claustrophobia too. Sphinx Tutelage, we can mill them out. We'll try that. Anchor, Stratus Walker. We get the fish. Send to sleep. What is that? Screeching Scat. Just two drop. Counter spell. Negate. So yes. So counter target instant or sorcery spell that targets you. Interesting. That targets you. What's the spell mastery? You may choose if there are two or more. You may copy the spell counter this way, and you choose new target. So you counter it and copy it. Negate is obviously a non-creature spell. And two Fairy Miscreants. Look at this. Ravaging Blaze is obviously good. Yeah, the Elemental's good. Percapore is good. Lightning Javelin's great. Demolish, Cobble Brew. Alright, a little bit of artifact theme, right? We get two artifacts there. Yep. The 2/2 for strikers, another 2-drop. Infectious Bloodlust, nah. Fiery Conclusion, maybe. Well, alright. Let's see. Let's sort and convert to mana cost. I threw in all the cards that I would be willing to play. Let's just get the land out of there for now. 24 cards. The goggles are probably going to come out. What do we do? Group creatures separately. The thing is, thopter. Begin of your upkeep, put a 1/1 colorless thopter into play on the battle at the beginning of your upkeep if you control an artifact. So unfortunately, we did not get a lot of artifacts. The only artifact I've got Whirler Rogue and the Garapure Gearcrafter. If I'm pronouncing Gearper. Haven't heard how to pronounce one correctly yet. So those are and I got the Aeronaut. So 4 cards make artifacts. Would I even just throw in these 2 artifacts? Is it that good? I mean, I would. That's power to each other creature. Oh, let's see, steal on their stuff. So we got some powerful stuff in here, but so this isn't working. That just won't work. Fiery Conclusion. So it's kind of a deck here. I mean, we got some powerful spells. All spells I like to play, but I don't know if it's good enough. Let's look at our Whirler colors now. Jailers, Anointer of the Champions, Drowning Mist, Ox, Cleric, the Forward Order, Freeblade, Ormancer, Knight, oh yeah, the +2/+1s, Trojan Griffin. So I'm not really impressed with that. Slug, hey. Massacre, Weight of the Underworld. No. Blackcaster, 2 Weight of the Worlds. Tormenting Thoughts, no. We get a Husk, 2 Remove Souls. I mean, these packs are decent. A good black removal here. Alright, so some big beats here. 2 Empaths, Force Mage, We get some fogs, similar to fogs, or recluse, titanic growth, timberpack wolf, just one of them, leaf gilder. There's the evolutionary leap. We mentioned the elvish visionary and honor hierarch. Renown 1, as long as it's renown, has vigilance, and add 1 mana of any color to mana pool. And Zendikar and Incarnates. So black has pretty strong removal spells. Can I splash black removal? Probably not. It looks like I'm gonna go with, after 13 minutes, it looks like I'm gonna go with blue-red, just because I got a lot of powerful spells. Ravaging Blaze, Chandra's Ignition, Seismic Elemental, Prickle Bore, Will Breaker. So whenever a creature opponent controls becomes a target spells or ability you control, gain control that creature for as long as you control Will Breaker. So I guess steal target creature with power. I can steal something with 2 or less. Yeah, I mean it doesn't seem like it's gonna be fitting in here. Because I bounce something, but I get it. I target it, bounce it, I get it, return stand, status walker it, fire conclusion it, claustrophobia. So all of my, I'm gonna play with this because I think it can be pretty powerful. All of my spells that targets opponent's creatures, just like destroy it or bounce it. I could play Nivix Barrier that targets whenever it enters the battlefield, her attacking creature gets neg force. It has to be attacking. Dual Steel, it feels like I'm working around it a little too much. Send to Sleep could be good with it. So is it stringent? Would I normally play Send to Sleep spell? Like a 2/3 for 5 is just really bad. Like how am I just killing really fast with this deck? What if I were to do, well, so I feel like my red is stronger than the blue. Like I'm probably forcing this too much. 11 minutes. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures control do combat damage, draw a card. I feel like I'm forcing that a little too much. What does my white removal look like? I don't think I had any white removal, just white creatures. Red, black? I feel like I want to play with... Oh, this is tough. Like the blue is mediocre here. Mediocre good. I like... So let's say if I cut that, I'm not going to be trying to do those shenanigans. What does this deck look like? I guess I'm only down 2 cards, and I can easily put in 2 more cards. Straswalker, Fiery Conclusion. Oh, I could be sacking some... I gotta sack your creature, right? 5 damage. Do I have any way to steal their creatures? I do not. Whenever mana is cast or spent on a red instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell and you may choose new targets. So, Chandra's. So it goes well with, I guess, 4 cards. Any other spells? I'm not going to be playing that card. Alright, so it looks like I'd be putting in some lower blue drops. A 1/3. Put in some counters. I feel like I want to run that. Just because I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 3, 4. If I did put in the wall. And the thopter, it's whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. I think that's just so good. And it's if you control an artifact. These do produce artifacts. This does right. I'm already at 5. 5 is my max already. But it is an artifact. I'm at 23 cards though already. I could put in Tome for slow decks, slow opponents. Like Sphinx may not fit this deck if I'm trying to be fast beat down. But am I? Maybe just winning with the Flyers. Just had to go get some tea. So if you're looking at the time, deposit. So I think I'm gonna stick with this deck. There's a few things. Like I just have a lot of power. That's the main thing, right? Whirler Rogue is really powerful. The thopter Spy Network. This may be a reach, but the potential power there is great. Something like the Sphinx Tutelage just may not be the best card for this deck, but I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I am kind of sucking it up on removal. Well, maybe not. I guess Stratus Walker. What would I put that on? I just like it because it's a cantrip. It gives it flying. I'm gonna enters battlefield. You draw a card. You put on my 4/4. Put on my prickle bore. Maybe I could cut that. Because also there's a drawback. Chain creature can block only creatures with flying. If I just want to slow things down, let's put that defender out there. That may be better actually. Same thing here, just having another 2-drop. Depending on how fast they are. This can help me draw a land if I need one, though. And then I would like to get Spell Mastery here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be difficult. So maybe Send to Sleep. 6, same way, where I'm not gonna get Spell Mastery with this card. It's not gonna freeze them down. Stratus Walker. Could be good with this. Put the 3/3 flying for strikers. Let's combine the groups. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep this. 8/8 right in the middle, huh? Sort by color. Some low double drops. Nope. Look first double strap Claustrophobia. And then Thopter Founder and Whirler Rogue. I think I'm gonna go 9/7. 9 islands, 7 mountains. So I want to make sure I hit Claustrophobia and Whirler Rogue on 4. And the double red are later spells. Alright. 17 lands, 14 creatures, 9 other spells. I'm going to submit this and we'll see you at match 1, so hold on.